Good evening, Karina Carvalho with ABC News. Intending migrants will now face a longer wait before they can apply for citizenship under sweeping changes proposed by the federal government. They'll also face tougher English language and citizenship tests and will be asked to prove they've integrated. From Canberra, Chris Ullman reports.
The Prime Minister wants to put a higher price on citizenship.
There is no more important title in our democracy than Australian citizen.
But it's more than just toughening immigration laws. It's about embracing a set of common values.
The rule of law, democracy, freedom, mutual respect, equality for men and women. These fundamental values are what make us Australian.
And a straw poll from Perth.
If you come to our country, you should live within our laws, civil laws and our cultural laws as well.
Through Adelaide.
Australian values are about being inclusive and supporting people to reach their potential.
To Ballarat.
Respect where you are and treat everybody fairly and equally.
And north to Townsville.
Work hard and you can be successful no matter who you might be or what your background might be.
Shows people are up for the conversation.
Knowing your history, knowing your past is such an important thing to have that will definitely shape your present and your future as well.
The Immigration Minister has recast the rules for gaining citizenship.
When you decide to come to our country, you decide to abide by Australian laws.
And the planned changes are sweeping. Migrants who gain permanent residency will now have to wait 4 years, up from only 1 year before they can apply for citizenship. They'll face a tougher English language test and a more demanding citizenship test as well. Applicants will have to prove they're integrating into the community by working, enrolling their kids in school or joining community groups. And if they've got a criminal record, including for domestic violence or gang crime, they could be rejected.
You'll need to have competent English. That is a vital requirement.
And what was the skill most often mentioned in our straw poll?
Being able to speak English is a good value.
The King's English, Queen's English? I think so, considering we're an English-based country.
They can speak English for a start.
People that can speak English.
Nearly 2 years into his tenure, Malcolm Turnbull's still searching for a central theme that will define his government's purpose and resonate with the community. And he seems to be settling on the conservative touchstones of values and security. And the government's demanding Labor's support to get the rule changes through Parliament.
We haven't seen them. We'll have a look at them. I think it is reasonable to look for English language proficiency, and I think it's reasonable to have some period of time, waiting time, before you become an Australian citizen.
Malcolm Turnbull rejects the notion that these changes are targeting Muslims.
What we're doing is strengthening our multicultural society.
And one citizen thinks that equation is simple.
Equal rights, equal freedom for everyone.
Which is something of great value. Chris Ullman, ABC News, Canberra.